Guys, welcome to Traders Lounge, your one and only trading content creator and trading platform. We have been taking a break for a while, and I'd like to welcome you guys back. And going forward, we will be doing content on a week-to-week basis, at least 2 to 3 videos in a week. For those of us who don't understand what Traders Lounge is all about, there are a few nuggets that I'd like to share. Number one, Traders Lounge is a trading community. Our goal is to help develop traders who can actually, ultimately, learn the right skills that can enable them to become full-time traders. Wealth is built slowly, and at the back of every strategy and every approach, all the trades that we do analyze and we do post, and all the people that we bring into this audience of platform, our aim is to help and enable our traders be able to understand that proper risk management is what can enable you build wealth, because wealth is built slowly. Otherwise, I'd like to welcome you to this analysis. It's a snippet of the volatility indices. I'll handle 3 volatility indices. So that is jump 10, and then I'll go to V25, 1S, and boom 1000, and we will be analyzing this market as opportunities arise. So when I look at jump 10, if I go to the weekly analysis, just a second, from the weekly analysis, we can already see that this market is trying to come and consolidate on this weekly order block before we decide on the next move, whether upside or to the downside. And when you come therefore to the daily chart, you can see the market came very sharp up to the level of 984.80, and then quickly closed slightly below the previous day's candle. After that, the next candle was bullish, and today's candle is bullish, but you have to be careful with this one, because when I look at it on the 4-hour or on the 8-hour chart, what you're trying to do, the market is trying to consolidate on this particular zone. The zone is between 100,098 all the way up to 100,000 and 474 thereabout. So this is a consolidation area, and the best approach for this trade is to be able to, if we go to the 4-hour, or even the 1-hour, there is a high potential it can have a spike into this area. So any entry within this box, meaning within 100,080 to 100,490 is an opportunity to enter a sell. Kindly place your stop loss slightly above, like 20-30 pips above this shaded area. Let me highlight it for you. So these are the entry places. And our target profit will be at 93,132. So let's monitor it, and I'll keep on updating in case of any changes. Then we will move to V25-1S. V25-1S is one of my best trades for this week, and as you can see, price broke the upper, this consolidation area at the close of this candle. You see this candle? This candle closed below this area of support, and what happened immediately after that, there was a breakout to the downside, which led to a consolidation, and now we expect this market to move all the way up to the 410,325 area. So that will be where our our take profit will be. But for this one, I'll advise you keep on monitoring on the lower time frame, so that in case we have a retracement, there's a high probability we can have a retracement, especially into the new day or the first 4-hour candle, second hour candle tomorrow. That will give us then the right opportunity in terms of entry. But generally this is a sell all the way to the 410 325 area. And for any stop losses should be placed above 445 543. Then last but not least, we have boom 1000. Boom 1000 is quite interesting because, let me delete these. There's something I'd like to show you. There's something I'd like to show you. When you look at boom 1000 from the weekly analysis, just a minute, we are still on an upward trend. As you can see, we are still on an upward trend generally. All this is a consolidation before a crazy breakout to the upside, because when you look at it in the much longer time frame, price has to make this move, let me show you, price has to cover this move. And has to cover that move. So this trade comes with two scenarios. There's a probability that price may crash back down to retest this area of support, after which then it will give us a long-term entry to cover the same move up to the 157.1839 area. However, another scenario now which I'm looking at right now is on the daily chart, and there are two situations. This week, immediately after the market closed with a bullish candle, what happened? This week's candle was equally bullish, but then there has been a significant retracement. So I want to measure the retracement and see how far it can go for a proper setup to, were we to just time it there and go for a buy, how far it can go. Only just 1 minute. Okay guys, so we have had a retracement from the opening from the lowest of this wave or this move. We have had a retracement that is currently sitting on a 50% equilibrium, between 50% equilibrium and 61.8. Now this critical area, if I may insert a shape, this is a critical area to look at. This is a critical area to look at. So ideally, how you'll trade this is you'll place a pending buy limit in this zone, preferably on the 61.8 retracement zone, but with the stop loss below 126.90 area, out of which then we will wait for a move that is equivalent to this move, and that will take us exactly to the 134.25 area. That is what I'm looking at in the short term, meaning if we do that, then you'll be highly profitable. However, be very cautious, because on the weekly this current week's candle may still slide. If it breaks past the stop loss, forget about that trade. We'll be patient with it and wait for it to retest this area of support, out of which we can now be able to enter a solid long-term trade that can take us to 157.1839. So thank you guys. That marks the end of my volatility indices analysis. I will post a few more setups either tomorrow, on Friday or Saturday, but definitely on Sunday I'll be doing a weekly analysis for all volatility indices. Thank you guys. Please remember to subscribe on our YouTube channel, share with your friends. You can also like us on our Facebook page, Traders Lounge East Africa, and you can also drop us a message in the comments section if you're interested with training, especially on perfect entries, on how do you enter the market, because this is the free analysis, but then when it comes to the precise entries, we have a training that will help you polish your entry and exit skills in the market, and it will help you look at the market from a very different perspective. So drop us a message if you're interested in trainings, or you can as well drop us a message if you're interested on premium signals on our VIP club. Good luck trading.